Good morning, dear students. So, dear students, today we shall move on to the next one. But in the previous class, we studied that what do you mean by circulatory system and what do you mean by transporting in plants and animals introduction, and also types of bloods, that is RBC, WBC, and also platelets. Along with those three, we are all already studied the concept of RBC. The meaning of RBC is red blood cells. And also we learned that why the blood is red in color. Because the blood in red in color, because due to the presence of pigment, the name of that pigment is hemoglobin. That is a very important. Due to the presence of red pigment, that is hemoglobin, the blood is red in color. Due to the presence of a pigment, the name of that pigment is hemoglobin. Due to the presence of that hemoglobin, the blood is red in color. Next, today we shall move on to the next two, that is WBC and also platelets. Along with, we are going to study circulatory system, that is open circulatory system and closed circulatory system, and also circulatory system in humans. Let's go, we shall study one by one. So first one is blood. In that one, white blood cells. So in the previous class we studied red blood cells. Today we shall move on to white blood cells, that is WBC. See here, this white blood cells is lesser in number than RBC counts. So as compared to the RBC red blood cells, the number of white blood cells is lesser. And also second one, from 4000 to 11,000 WBC are present per microliter of blood. So that is 4000 to 11,000 WBC are present per microliter of blood. So this is nucleated colorless cells. These are nucleated colorless cells, and the function of this WBC is, it's very important. It helps fight infect and builds the immune system of the body. That means it fight against the so many diseases. That's why it is help to fight infect and builds the immune system of the body. So it lives, that is life for 3 to 4 days in human body. Maximum timing is 3 to 4 days in human body. This is the WBC concept, that is WBC is lesser in number than RBCs, and its count is 4000 to 11,000 per microliter of blood, and it is nucleated colorless cells. It is nucleated colorless cells, but WBC is not a cells, but that is colored. And this WBC help fight infect, that means it fight against infection and also builds the immune system. So builds the immune system of the body, and the living timing is it live for 3 to 4 days in human body. Maximum life timing is live for 3 to 4 days in human body. And next, and dear students, you are playing in playground and also in so many timings you get injured. That means you are getting wound, gayal. Yes, in that time the blood will be comes out. Is that going long time? No. If the blood is going long time, is the percentage of blood in your body will be gets down. That means after a few minutes or few seconds, the blood will be stop dropping. That means the no more blood come outside after a few seconds or few minutes. Why means? Because due to the presence of platelets that stop the dropping out of blood from your body when you get wound or when you get injury. Injury means exception is wound, gaya adaga. The blood will be come out. In that time the blood will be clot after some time due to the presence of these platelets. Then the function of platelets is that clot the bloods when the wound is appear or when the blood come outside from when you get injured. So now we study the concept of platelets. See here, this blood is clot. Here blood is come outside from drop to drop. Here she get wound. So this blood will be clot after some time. After some time the blood will be clot. Why means due to the presence of platelets. So then the function of platelets are introduction about platelets. So platelets are smaller in size. But as compared to WBC percentage is that is 4,000 to 11,000 per microliter of blood. But in platelets, these platelets are smaller in size and the count is 2 lakh to 5 lakh per microliter of blood, and then the counting of platelets is more as compared to WBC. And the function of this blood is it helps in blood clotting. It helps in blood clotting. That is the help of this one. If the blood is not clotted means the blood inside your body that will be completely goes away when you get wound. So that's the reason. So to prevent that, there is a presence of platelets that helps to clot the blood that's come out drop by drop when you get wound. Then don't forget this counting is 2 lakh to 5 lakh per microliter of blood, and in WBC 4,000 to the 11,000 per microliter of blood. But WBC fight against infection and maintain the immune system. Yes, and also function of WBC is fight against infection, build the immune system of the body. WBC lives from 3 to 4 days in a human body, and these platelets that helps in blood clotting, and this counting is 2 lakh to 5 lakh per microliter of bloods. So these are RBC, WBC and also platelets, red blood cells, WBC white blood cells and also platelets. Note these three blood components and also their functions, and totally points of these three points are very important among RBC, WBC and platelets. Don't forget this one. And next we shall move on to circulatory system in animals. Next we shall move on to circulatory system in animals. Here, dear students, circulatory system in animals that consist of two type of circulatory system. So first one is open circulatory system. And another one is closed circulatory system. Second one is closed circulatory system. So in these two we shall move on to one by one. First one is open circulatory system and second one is closed circulatory system. See, open circulatory system. Open circulatory system, it consists of lymph. Blood is pumped by heart in body activities. Here blood is pumped by heart in body cavities. So in the body cavities the blood is pumped by heart, and it is generally found in mollusca and arthropods. You are going to learn in the 10th standard chapters in biology about this mollusca and arthropods. So open circulatory system is hemolymph, it is present in hemolymph. Blood is pumped by heart in body cavities, and also these open circulatory system is found in mollusca and arthropods. So they give an example where the open circulatory system present means, you know that this is octopus and ants, this one and this one already. You know that in these animals there is an open circulatory system. And next is important, closed circulatory system. See here, closed circulatory system. So blood enclosed in blood vessels. So blood is enclosed in blood vessels. See here, interstitial fluid is separated from blood. Blood is pumped by heart through blood vessels. So blood is pumped by heart through the blood vessels and does not normally fill body cavities and doesn't normally fill body cavities. It doesn't normally fill body cavities. It is found in vertebrates and some invertebrates too. Vertebrates means that have backbones, and invertebrates means the animals doesn't have backbones. This closed circulatory system is present in both vertebrates and some invertebrates, and it is fluid separated from body and it is pumped by heart through blood vessels. So in this chapter we are going to discuss human circulatory system. It's very important, human circulatory system. So this is closed circulatory system, that is human beings are having closed circulatory system. That means we are going to study in the next page. So closed circulatory system is, it is present in vertebrates and some invertebrates. We already told that. So humans are vertebrates because they have backbones. Yes, we are all have backbones. That's why we are grouped under vertebrates. And example for invertebrates are fishes and so on. So closed circulatory system, in this one we are going to study human beings. See, dear students, in the closed circulatory system in human beings, it having we are going to study the function of heart, only function of heart. That is simple discussion on function of heart. In closed circulatory system in human beings, closed circulatory system have 4 chamber heart. That means human system have 4 chamber hearts. That is 2 auricles and 2 ventricles. So totally 4 chambers, 2 auricles and 2 ventricles here. 2 auricles and 2 ventricles. That is divided into right auricle, left auricle, right ventricle and left ventricle. And these 4 chambers are separated by a thin wall because it avoids the mixing of bloods. That means both oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. It avoids the mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. Thin walls, why means if the oxygenated and deoxygenated bloods are mixing, you didn't get an oxygenated blood throughout your body. See here, these 4 chambers are there. This is so in generally they will ask human beings number of chambered heart, that is 4 chambered heart in human beings. See here, that is 2 auricles, that is left auricle, right auricle and 2 ventricles, left ventricle and right ventricle. See here, these prevents mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood, mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood, auricles and ventricles. They are separated by a thin walls. So double circulation, here in human body they have double circulation for the transportation of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. Oxygenated blood takes place through this red colored circulatory system, means in this there is a 2 colors will be separated. So blue and red. In the red one oxygenated blood will be circulated and this one, this is the deoxygenated blood will be moved. See here how they means here. So blood will if you see, first you are inhale the oxygen that goes to the first that enters to the lungs, then that goes to the left auricle. These oxygenated blood is moved to the left auricle. After that, that moves from left ventricle. This oxygenated blood that moves to the this oxygen is moves from lungs to the left auricle, and then the transport that oxygen here also blood will be purification takes place. Here oxygenated blood become oxygenated blood. That means that blood contains oxygen content that moves from left ventricle to the different parts of the body, that moves from left ventricle to the different parts of the body. Here oxygenated blood is come from heart to the different from left. First the oxygen is entered to the left auricle, and then that blood will be purified and that gets oxygenated blood, and that oxygenated blood that will be moves to the different parts of the body through the left ventricle. After that, already after that, the oxygenated blood reaches to the body, and remaining deoxygenated blood, where they go? That is that once again that move from another way. That's why we are called, this is closed circulatory system. In the another route, the deoxygenated blood, what that will be present in the human body, that will be move to the right auricle from another way, and then that reaches to the right ventricle, and then this deoxygenated blood that reaches to the lungs, and then that carbon dioxide what that will be present via that come outside from the our body, that once again come out through this lungs. ಈ lungs ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತದೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Very simple. That is what we are inhale the oxygen that will be moves to the lungs, then that oxygen that moves to the this heart. Here is blood will be purification will be takes place. So this oxygen will be goes here, that get oxygenated blood, and through this left ventricle that blood is transported to the different parts of the body. Then the deoxygenated blood what will be present already present in the blood, that moves to the right auricle, then through the right auricle that reaches to the right ventricle, from the right ventricle that comes out that reaches to the lungs, then finally that deoxygenated blood, in that one carbon dioxide will be there, that come outside. It is the very simple. So you should don't forget this one. That is human heart have 4 chambers, that is 2 auricles, 2 ventricles. ಅಭಿಧಮನಿಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಅಪಧಮನಿಗಳು, ಇನ್ ಜನರಲಿ ಕನ್ನಡ ವರ್ಡ್. ಅಭಿಧಮನಿಗಳು, ಅಪಧಮನಿಗಳು. ರೈಟ್ ಆರಿಕಲ್, ರೈಟ್ ವೆಂಟ್ರಿಕಲ್, these two are 2 ventricles. Left auricle, left ventricle. These are also 2 chambers. These 4 chambers are separated by a thin wall due to the presence of closed circulatory system that prevents the mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. So due to the presence of these 4 chambers, mixing of blood will be prevented. That's why this is called as closed circulatory system, because one circulatory system that consisting of the transport the oxygenated blood from all to the different parts of the body, and another circulatory system, another system, that is another route will be that carry the deoxygenated blood from different parts of the parts of the body to the auricles, that is right auricle, and then that reaches to the right ventricle and to the lungs. Here 2 ways will be there, that start from left auricle and ends at right ventricle. That's why human beings have closed circulatory system for this reason. Here very important concept is human heart have four chambers that consisting of two auricles and two ventricles, and these are separated by thin walls because to prevent the mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. And third concept is human body have double circulation system. That's why this is called closed circulatory system, because pure blood will be, that is oxygenated blood will be enters to the body from one route, and deoxygenated blood that comes out from the body from other route. That's why this is called closed circulatory system. So in the next class we are going to study individual, that is chambers of heart, and also how the heart function will be takes place. So don't confuse, human heart have four chambers, and what is the use of that one, and also why the human heart called as double circulatory, have double circulatory, closed circulatory system. So dear students, today's homework is write the chambers of heart and why human circulatory system is called closed circulatory system. Third question is function of platelets and function of RBC. These are the four questions. First one is write the chambers of heart and why human circulatory system is called as closed circulatory system. Third question is function of platelets, and fourth question is function of WBC. These are the four questions for today's homework. If you have any doubt, once again you listen the class, your answer for the homework questions will be there in that class only. Try to answer those questions. Okay, thank you students.